Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Name Unknown podcast. I'm your host, Jeremiah Lozy, here, joined by my great and beautiful friend, Seamus Lowney.
How's it going, everybody?
Before I continue the podcast, I just want to let you know about a couple of things. First off, the mic quality is going to be lacking. We're both sharing the same microphone, and we had no way of checking to see if we were close enough to the mic or not. So there might be some bits and pieces of the first two episodes when we're super quiet, which for now at least there will be no background intro or outro music in the first two episodes. So we are quite literally going bare bones here. So please bear with us. Uh, we do have another microphone for either me or Seamus. So that will not be an issue for the future episodes. So yeah. I have no future plans of making a separate YouTube channel for this podcast, but if it does gain attention and people like it and people want a separate channel, we'll give it to you guys, cuz why not? But as always though, please subscribe and comment a good name for the podcast cuz we can't think of a name right now. Thank you and enjoy.
Oh boy, this is something else. So basically, what we're trying to do here, we're gonna have like two different types of episodes each week. The first one is always gonna be posted on Monday. That one's gonna be dedicated to music, everything music, rap, hip hop. I guess I don't know. We're pretty much gonna talk about rap because that's what we like to do. That's what we like to listen to. And then the second one is pretty much just whatever we want to talk about. Usually video games. Um, yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Seamus, how do you feel about Juice World?
I personally, I love JuiceWRLD. I think he's definitely one of the most talented acts of our generation for sure.
Yeah,
Extremely lyrical, very good.
yeah, definitely. Actually, recently he posted a deluxe version of his album "Fighting Demons," which honestly, it caught me off guard. I didn't think they would actually post something like that because all I heard was that Lil Baby was posting a single, not the entire album again with more songs.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to drop a deluxe either, to be honest. I thought he was just going to release them as singles as well. But
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess here we are.
yeah.
So for those who don't know, uh, uh, technically Juice World, but it's just Lil Baby. Uh, he posted a deluxe version of Fighting Demons where it has 23 tracks instead of the original 18, with one of the tracks being new songs, and I believe four of them.
Were already released, yes. The
Yeah,
four that were already released were Legends, Rich and Blind, um,
I think the two other ones that were like Polo G, BTS, Trippy Red were in, right? Or are those completely different ones?
I think no. I think the other two. I'm not sure. I don't know what the other two were that were released with those, but I know that they were already released.
Huh. Okay. Um. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Feline. Yeah, that was on the when the album originally came out. That was.
Oh yeah. Feline.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Yeah. So we will be we'll be right back with after we listen to Sometimes, because that's the new song in this album.
Yes.
From there we'll talk about it, kind of analyze the lyrics a little bit, and yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Oh, Doi. Whenever we mention something like we're gonna listen to a song, we are actually like live going to listen to the song on Spotify because that's the only place that'll allow us to do so. So the Spotify version is gonna be linked down below in the description. Yeah. Let's resume the YouTube version, shall we?
And that was Sometimes by Juice World. Seamus, what do you think?
I was pleasantly surprised by that song. That's all I'm gonna say. I did
That
not
was
expect him to pop off at the end like
He
that,
popped off.
and that was amazing.
Yeah,
that was good.
he popped off so hard. Yeah, he popped off so hard. I don't understand what happened to him, but he snapped on that beat. Very good song. I would give it a good 8 out of 10.
Yeah, honestly, me too. I
Yeah,
like that.
I like
I'd
that.
give that.
All right. Let's analyze some of the lyrics real quick. So a lot of this wasn't really about him dying, which is weird because I've kind of noticed that about I've really noticed that about like throughout, like especially past his death, because when did he die, like 2018?
He died December of 2019. I forget which. I think it was
2019?
December. Oh, what day? I don't remember what day in December, but
That's a good thing why we have a Chromebook in front of us.
I think it was December 8th. I think.
JuiceWRLD died. JuiceWRLD died December 8th,
Yeah,
2019.
December 8th,
Okay.
2019. Yeah.
You released that 2019. When did Fighting Demons come out?
December 2021.
Alright.
I want to say.
Okay.
So
yeah,
2
that's
years
right, that's
after
right.
his death.
2 years after his death. A lot of the songs talk about him dying.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'm sure millions of other people have this same idea, but like, just the fact that he's talking about like, oh yeah, no, I'm definitely going to die,
Well,
and then he dies, like,
see,
that's kind of weird.
I feel like, obviously, you don't know when you're gonna die, obviously,
Right? Yeah.
but he knew that the drugs he was doing were eventually going to catch up to him. I mean, sad enough to say, but like, he knew.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just, I mean, it's sad. It really is, because the kid wasn't even 21 yet. He just turned 21.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy.
Kid didn't get to live his life.
Yeah, it's crazy how like, I don't know. I just find that so weird. I guess that kind of reveals a fact about JuiceWRLD, and like I guess he's realistic. Because he's like, this whole album is about fighting demons.
Yeah, he's
addiction is most certainly a demon.
Very deep, hard-hitting lyrics that he's always had.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which speaking of which, let's hop right into the lyrics. So, Sometimes by JuiceWRLD. I think my favorite one was let's see, yeah. All these threats that I get from my enemies, wonder why I keep a 40 right next to me. Scared of homies running in my vicinity. I'ma be the killer, ain't no one killing me. That's a better choice, like voting for Hillary, which it isn't. Okay. Where I'm from, homies don't give a fuck, so we loading up and shooting like a documentary.
Yeah,
that was sick.
That end line was that end to the verse was insane.
That was crazy. I love how JuiceWRLD just straight up popped off in his verse too. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And like the chorus was great. I don't know if you agree with this, but for me, some of his songs are kind of repetitive, and like he uses the chorus so much.
I know what you mean. He does do that with a lot of songs, but
I mean, this one wasn't really that repetitive.
Yeah, but this one was pretty good.
Like there was a couple songs in this album alone that were definitely repetitive, but nothing crazy, nothing annoying, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, these songs are pre-recorded. Obviously, these were recorded
of course.
Really long time ago.
Do you think that's why he had like 3,000 songs made?
Yeah, exactly.
Because he knew he was going to die.
He had 3,000 songs.
Like, dude, that's
in
just
the
fucking
vault
crazy.
Because he every single day was in the studio.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Every day for hours on end recording.
This man put in like the most dedication, the most hard work I think I've seen anyone.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
In. Like, it's crazy.
And what's even more insane is in an interview Eminem had, I forget with who it was, but
excuse my dog.
he had an interview with Eminem, and Eminem said this.
Yeah.
He said, one of the most insane freestylers I've ever heard.
Was JuiceWRLD?
Which, yes. Which, if Eminem says that about you, you are one of the greatest. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Eminem is technically on this
Like,
album, right?
Technically, yeah.
because he
yeah,
has that voice tidbit.
Yeah, he technically is.
Yeah.
But if
have you listened to the 3 in this album?
the
Juice World Speaks 1, 2, and Eminem Speaks.
Yeah, I think
You have? Okay.
I think it was a while ago, but
I honestly I don't know why people do that, because at that rate just post a podcast. But I think it fits well. It fits well in this, especially with Juice WRLD just straight up talking, because there's not a lot of stuff that we can hear his voice by.
yeah.
I mean, although there's a beat in the background and shit like that, I don't know. That's the producer's choice. I'm not gonna hate on that. But yeah, no, I think especially for the 3, I mean, in putting in my playlist, I would remove them just because like I'm not gonna like listen to this while driving down a highway unless I want to listen to a podcast. But it definitely fits well in the album, especially with Eminem there. Like
Yeah,
that is a accomplishment.
It is. It is.
That is crazy.
Actually, so I mean, also on the topic of Juice WRLD, but this wasn't on Juice WRLD's album, but Drake actually put Juice WRLD's voice at the beginning of a song on Certified Lover Boy.
Oh, did he
which
really?
I think is amazing.
What did he put?
On the song "I Miss You Too" with Kid Cudi.
That's
at the
right.
beginning he put Juice WRLD speaking at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which I think is absolutely amazing. I think that's goated.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but if Drake and Eminem praise you,
that's big.
That you're
You've
sorry,
made it.
you've made it. Yeah, that's just how it is. Like,
and I think the fact that even I just find it crazy how like this kid made so many songs because he knew he was going to die. Like, honestly, that's not a normal way to think. But
it's not.
When you really think about it, I guess it makes sense. But like, that's still psychotic.
Like
that's really depressing.
It is.
It's. But I mean, hey, what can you do? You can't really do a lot when you have that sort of mindset. His producer, who does he have like a main producer? Because in this album, I know he used there's like 3 different.
Yeah, he uses a lot. I don't think he uses the same producer for everything. I think
I know Metro's on this. I know.
Yeah.
I know what's his name.
He uses
Lil Nas X's main producers on this album.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
He also I don't know if you know who Hit Boy is, but that's one of his big producers.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on this album in particular, but
yeah. I didn't hear his tag. So unless he just didn't put it in, I don't think he did. But yeah. Actually, it says here. I'm reading a little bit off of an article from Complex. It says here that the album was updated with 2 new songs in early February: "Go Hard 2.2" and "Cigarettes." So those 2 are technically new, but they were released.
But there was a lot of leaks.
Yeah, that might be why.
Before they released,
Which also, guys, I don't know if you're one of those people who looks forward to leaks. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't. I wouldn't leak songs, especially Juice WRLD's, solely because of the fact that you gotta repay respect where respect is due. The kid's fucking dead.
Yeah, I know.
So I really wouldn't do that. That's kind of rough. Bad image. It's very sad how people are just trying to leak it. I mean, honestly, leaking for shit like video games, I could care less about. Because it's a video game. It's gonna come out eventually. It's not unlike Lil Baby, who this is what coming from you. This is what you told me.
Lil Bibby, yeah, he didn't want leakers. He said he wasn't gonna release the album if leakers kept leaking songs, which I honestly I respect it.
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
that's.
I respect that 100%.
Yeah,
it totally makes sense. I totally agree with it. Which in a video game industry you can't really do because it's already set. There's a schedule set out.
So you
whereas
can't really...
an album,
you don't know when an album.
Yeah, you don't know when it's gonna come out unless it's previously announced. There was another song in here that I absolutely loved. What was it called? Burn.
Yeah, I loved. That was a great song.
Burn's lyrics are crazy. I cannot escape the fact that he talks about his death so much, and it isn't in just this album. I'm sure, like obviously, like I said before, I'm sure a million people have thought of this. Like, oh my God, Juice WRLD knew he was gonna die. I feel like Juice WRLD had a very realistic view on life. Like, this is where I'm coming from. From a
Yes.
psychological standpoint, Juice WRLD was a believer in realism.
Very.
So,
yes.
but also in sort of a religious sense, because he knew that like this whole thing's about fighting demons.
Yeah.
You can't be an atheist and talk about demons. So, I have no clue if he believed in if he was a Christian or not. I honestly don't, and quite frankly, I don't care. But I do believe that he knew what he got himself into. He definitely knows addiction because he was addicted.
Actually, he was getting help before he died.
That's true. He was.
He was
trying
rehab.
to get help, and then he had a seizure.
Yeah, and
it's freaking crazy, unreal.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, like throughout all the songs that I listened to, a lot of them have good beats. Like "Burn" is probably one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's
the
definitely
beat
one of my favorites.
is fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Actually, do we want to listen to "Burn" real quick just to have a refresh?
Sure.
All right, bet.
Why
We'll
not?
be right back, folks. Here's "Burn" by JuiceWRLD. And that was "Burn" by JuiceWRLD. Seamus, what the fuck just happened?
Dude, it's one of the deepest songs off the album, and that's for sure. Like, the lyrics are very heavy hitting.
Yeah,
realistic.
I was speechless from that. I have no idea what we were talking about earlier, but we're gonna analyze these lyrics real quick because god damn. First off, choke me, I can't breathe. What's reality? Detached from myself.
Yeah, like
what? Numb the pain with my wealth. But a bag from Chanel matched the double C in my belt. Bands in my pants. I barely be holding my pants up. But money ain't the answer, dude.
like
so many people need to hear that. So
Yeah,
many
I
rappers
know.
need to hear that. Playboy Cardi needs to take some notes.
What
Cardi needs to take some notes. But seriously though, this is like this is one of my favorite songs. This song is going to get me hooked to Juice WRLD. Promise. Promise you that.
Yeah, it's that song. Definitely is one of the.
Another one. Codeine, only sip if I got ice. Look at my girl in her eyes. Tell her I won't die. I fell asleep too deep that one time. Did he have a near-death experience before?
I'm not sure, but dude, like, that's crazy though. That like, I think what he meant was like, I fell asleep too deep that one time. I think he means like, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, it sounds like something related to. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So, thank you, Genius, for giving me this annotation. Juice's fiance, Ali Lottie, touched on this exact dream. So we're talking about these lyrics. Look my girl in her eyes, tell her I won't die. I fell asleep too deep that one time. Woke up to your cry, girl, I'm fine, but I lied. I had a dream. I wasn't gonna wake up this time. First off, amazing. Perfect lyric. Ali Lottie touched on this on that actual dream. So this is a legitimate dream he had in a Instagram live. And she talked about how those lines were modeled around a real experience. Quote, I used to cry my eyes out to the song before he even passed away because of how personal it is. It was about a dream he had while we were in Germany. I was trying to wake him up because he would have jolts and shit in his dream. And I was like, get the fuck up, like screaming. And my scream woke him up. But he told me later he never woke up from the dream. And that's why he made the song. So
Jeez.
that is crazy.
Jeez, dude.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's.
Huh. That's just crazy, honestly. That's insane. I can't believe that actually happened.
Yeah, me neither. That's the fact that he managed to fit that into the song.
Yeah.
like,
Wait,
but
okay, hold on. Let's think about this. So sometimes this is a new. No, this is not. No, this is Burn. Burn was posted in 2021.
yeah, this was part of the original album
Yeah.
release.
Okay, so that was like 2 years after. Jesus Christ.
But
Okay.
it's crazy. Like,
Wait, hold on. I wonder, when did she say this? When did she say this?
it was
I wonder.
obviously
It was before
way
his death.
before. Yeah.
No, actually, you know what? This was after his death. She said this after his death. But when did they go to Germany? When
I
did
wanna guess.
Juice World go to Germany?
That's right. He had a show.
He had a show. That
there.
might have been it. That
That's-
might have been it.
yeah.
I'm gonna assume this is it. I can't find it. When was Juice World in Germany? Yeah, 2019.
And it was in July.
Yeah, July 2019. So he.
So this wasn't even that long before he passed.
No, not really.
Which
He didn't. I have to assume he didn't write these lyrics. After he died. But I have to assume he wrote those lyrics in
very
Germany.
soon before.
Yeah,
like
he had
very,
to have written
yeah,
those lyrics in Germany.
Yeah, had to have. Unless he did it.
Which means
this.
if that's the case, though, then this kid has been like writing all of his life.
No, literally. Yeah.
Like this kid has been grinding
since. Yeah,
like that's something I can't fathom right now. Like my mind can't process that because of how much time he spent in that studio, which is crazy.
Almost every single day, really. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like that's just
like
insane. It's crazy, fantastic. JuiceWRLD, if you're listening to wherever spiritual plane you are, I applaud you. I honestly have no clue whether or not he would be in heaven or hell, but not like it matters. Anyways, more JuiceWRLD stuff. What do you think was his best collab?
Like feature?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. He's had so many, but I don't know. I mean, it technically wasn't his song, but Eminem made a song with him in it.
Did he?
Which I think
was that post-death?
Yes, it was after.
Okay.
It was like right after, I want to say.
Okay.
It was called Godzilla.
Right, yeah. I'm stupid. Why did I think of that? Yeah, okay.
I mean, technically, it's not his song.
Yeah, but he was featured in it. Yeah.
I would say that's his best one. I mean, really, you made a song. You were in a song with Eminem. That's
just a W in and of itself. Why is my?
But I'd say if it was his song, I probably
I mean, we could. I mean, honestly, Spotify tells us his most popular. I think his most popular is going to be
definitely is going to be one of his most popular.
Really?
Lil Uzi Vert, yeah.
Okay.
Because he made a couple songs with him. He made "Wasted," which is a very good song. Very, very good song.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Lil Uzi Vert, but that verse was necessary for the song. If that wasn't in the song, it honestly wouldn't have been as good, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
He killed that.
So his number one song of all time with 1 billion, almost 2 billion
Lucid Dreams.
Lucid Dreams.
I expected that.
Next one is with almost 1 billion.
All Girls Are the Same. That's an amazing.
His third is Come and Go with about 500,000.
Wow.
Actually, more than 500,000.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that either.
Biggest.
No. His fourth is Wishing Well with about the same numbers. His fifth popular. So Spotify has this weird thing where they don't view the amount of streams as popular. They view, I guess, consistency.
Yeah, it's weird.
So his fifth most popular is Robbery with almost 1 billion.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What's your favorite album? Your favorite album, favorite song?
Death Race for Love, definitely. His second one, for sure.
Second one?
Yeah, that is definitely my favorite.
Wait, when did he start posting?
What do you mean, when did he start?
Posting songs.
His first official debut album. Goodbye and Good Riddance. That was in 2018. Which, that was...
okay, alright. In that case, he had to have been recording so much shit before.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
He was recording before that album came out. Definitely.
Yeah, it's... That's crazy.
See, the first album, for a first album, I don't think I've ever heard an artist with that good of a first album. Gonna be honest with you. I don't think there's been an artist that's had that good of a first album. In terms of almost every song on that has replay value.
Oh, okay.
Which is very rare for an album.
Yeah.
So that in itself is amazing.
Yeah, that's nice. I looked up just 5 random facts that supposedly people don't really know about Juice World. Number one, actually, I want you to guess this. Where do you think Juice World's from? Like his hometown.
Chicago.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I knew that. I actually knew that one from. I forget where I learned that, but I know I learned it from somewhere.
Do you know Juice World's real name?
Jared Higgins, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
How did he get his stage name?
That one I don't know.
It was from a film, a 1992 film starring Tupac called Juice.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
no, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. That's pretty cool.
Juice WRLD dealt with serious anxiety and depression. No fucking shit.
Why is that
like,
even on there?
I don't want to shit on that, but it's literally, it's kind of his whole thing.
Like, why is that on there? That's just an insult at that point. Like, that's like what?
Juice WRLD was so talented that on more than one occasion he freestyle rapped for an hour.
Yeah.
More than an hour.
He did do that. There's literally, you can look it up on YouTube right now. And
yeah, I see
watch
that.
them. Like, it's crazy.
He
even freestyled to multiple different beats too. Like, this guy freestyled to The Real Slim Shady. He freestyled to Headlines by Drake, which is it's just crazy.
I keep forgetting that, dude. This kid has been on a lot of tracks.
Like, it just comes natural to him.
Yeah, it's
like,
insane.
He just needs to hear the beat and then he can start rapping. Like,
oh my god, yeah.
Insane.
Juice WRLD is talented.
I don't understand.
He is the definition of talent. Unreal.
Like,
crazy.
And that was that video on YouTube where his hour-long freestyle back when he freestyled to those beats, that was in 2018.
Yeah.
That was when his first album came out.
I forgot about
which is insane.
The fifth fact that this article says, in the song Lucid Dreams, Juice WRLD's comparison of dealing with heartbreak and sleep paralysis is not just a cool concept. Sleep paralysis is something the rapper dealt with throughout his life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't know that.
Jeez, I didn't know that either.
So
that's wow. So that song is basically real, essentially. Like, that song's what he was really experiencing.
You're gonna freak out about this. Do you know when Juice WRLD was born?
1998, right? December
2nd, 1998. Holy crap!
That's
close.
Yeah, like that is.
Yeah,
that's wow. Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's crazy, man.
What was his first song? Post it in SoundCloud.
This is gonna be crazy. If I know this, I'm gonna freak out. Is it Forever?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How did I know that?
First song
Wait,
Forever.
wait.
First song Forever. Posted on SoundCloud in 2015, but he went by the name what?
Juice the Kid.
Yeah. What the
bro?
fuck?
How much do I know? Wait, what?
What?
Why do I know so much?
What?
I don't know. I don't know why I know so much.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
why. I don't know how I know all this. To be honest, I think I just listen. I don't know. I must listen good because I don't know. I don't know how I know all this. Holy crap! That's crazy.
Okay, this is gonna be funny. Juice WRLD was known for loving video games. He loved 3 different video games.
I know one of them.
What?
Skate 3. Isn't that one of them? No.
It's similar, but not Skate 3.
Wow, damn.
It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh, that was an amazing
GTA and Twisted Metal 4.
Wow.
Yeah, Twisted Metal 4 inspired his Death Race for Love album cover.
That's amazing.
Very rarely does he write down his lyrics.
Yeah, he barely ever writes.
Almost every song that you hear was
Yeah.
freestyle.
Yes.
So add that to the psychoticness of Juice WRLD's
3,000
talent.
plus songs.
Yeah.
Like,
This kid was
it-
insane. This kid was crazy.
What's crazy enough, actually, the Death Race for Love album, that entire thing was freestyled.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was in 24 hours, too. I think.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
completely sure about that one, so I'm probably gonna have to get fact checked on that one because I don't know
About what?
for sure about Death Race for Love being freestyled in 24 hours. I don't know if it was exactly 24 hours, but
I'll look that up right now.
I know it was all freestyled though.
What else do you know about Juice WRLD? Not a lot of people know because I don't know anything.
To be honest, I don't know. I've seen a lot of like clips on TikTok of all those things, which
Okay.
is kind of how I learned a lot of it. And like,
JuiceWRLD's Death Race for Love only took 4 days. It only took 4 days.
like what is like this kid's a madman. Like it's insane. 4
This is
days.
a direct quote from JuiceWRLD. Quote, so just me realizing, oh wait, there's more to that. He explained, quote, when I got to that point, I recorded the album in 4 days.
That's insane.
And it wasn't like after that then I wasn't self-conscious about dropping music no more. I wasn't self-conscious about the album anymore, so it just made me realize all those things. It kind of calmed my nerves down with the new album, and I know I poured my soul into it. Every song, but 2 or 3 of them of the new album are all freestyled. This kid, I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
Yeah, he was something else. But
I can't freestyle without thinking about the word penis and cock. This kid wrote almost 90% of his album is just pure freestyle. It's crazy how talented he is.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god. And also to answer the question, audience, no, I'm not gay. I like to act sus around people because that's my only sense of humor. Anyways, yeah, I can't believe that in 4 days he made an album.
He did that, yeah.
It takes like Drake and Eminem how long to make an album?
A while, I can tell you that. Doesn't take them 4 days.
I can't believe I haven't found. You know what? I've been wanting to ask you this question, but I kept forgetting it until now. How did you find out about JuiceWRLD?
I actually heard Lucid Dreams when it first started getting popular.
Oh, did you?
Like when I started hearing it a lot.
Okay, so you were sort of an OG fan.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really like JuiceWRLD at first.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
same.
I'll
explain mine in a bit.
The first time I heard Lucid Dreams, I was like, this is just like every other song. Like
Yeah.
you know, like this is not like I've heard this before. And then I really started getting into his music, and I realized, wow, was I wrong? Holy crap, was I wrong?
A lot of people might throw shame at me for this. I could care less. I only found out about him after his death. KSI posted a tweet about him saying, "Rip JuiceWRLD. He was so talented. He had so much coming for him. It was way too soon." I'm like, who the hell is JuiceWRLD? I looked it up and I realized all girls are the same. I've heard that before a lot. Like that was one of the biggest songs on TikTok for a while.
Yeah, that's huge.
So and I was also fucking addicted with TikTok back then. I still am now. I just don't post the same content I did during my early TikTok. I don't want to say career because it's fucking cringy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found out about that. I'm like okay, it's nice, I guess, but it's super. I don't want to say it's repetitive. It was very mainstream, and I still have this aspect where I hate mainstream songs, like stuff that it plays on like Kiss 108 and stuff like that, because it's replayed so much.
Yeah, because
radio stations ruin songs.
Like that's the thing about the radio is you can't judge songs by radio play.
No,
because you can't judge art. Let me rephrase that. You can't judge artists by radio play.
Yeah.
Because those are the songs that are overplayed that you're gonna get sick of because the radio abuses how much they play it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I remember what was it called? It was Burn. Burn by was it Lady Gaga? Burn by Lady Gaga? Not the song JuiceWRLD Burn, but I think it was Burned by Lady Gaga.
I forget, but I don't know. I mean, Lady Gaga's had a lot of overplayed songs that
of course.
Radio play is like a different. Maybe it might be a different name. Honestly, I don't really. I'm not.
Ellie Goulding. That's it. So it was Burned by Ellie Goulding. I remember that song being repetitive as fuck because it was replayed so many times. Why are my neighbor's dogs barking? My apologies. Yeah, I've always found that I hate listening to the radio because one the fucking ads are annoying and the repetitive replays of songs, which I mean I guess it makes sense. It honestly does because you have to regain attention. You have to gain attention on your radio and shit like that. I would definitely do the same thing if I was a radio host, but I mean, Like,
but
it's so annoying.
But as a listener,
it's awful.
As a listener, it's terrible.
It's
but
so bad. If you want to succeed, I would say put your best song on a radio. Put your best on what you think will catch.
Yeah.
Try your best to put on a radio.
Yes.
So that way, when people find out more about you, and you'll have like hidden gems in your songs, they'll be like, "Oh shit, this guy's fucking talented."
Yeah, because that's how. So they'll listen to a mainstream song, and then they'll want to get into the artist more.
Yeah.
And then they'll start listening to the hidden gem songs, like you said.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna blow up even more. That's like how that's
kind of the main thing, I guess, at least from my point of view. Was JuiceWRLD songs on the radio? I don't think they were.
Lucid Dreams, I think, was on the radio.
Yeah.
I do think that song was on the radio. And I also think Robbery was on the radio.
Robbery was on? Okay, yeah.
I don't know if All Girls Are the Same was on the radio.
I don't think it was either.
Because even though it has that many streams, I don't think it was on the radio.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard that song on the radio.
Totally.
I've never...
also, what was it called? So many parodies of All Girls Are the Same. So many parodies were made for that.
Yeah.
Especially made by girls to talk shit about boys, which honestly I think is stupid.
Well, that's because the title of the song is
All
Girls
Boys
Are the Same.
Yeah, All Girls Are the Same, All Boys Are the Same, yeah. Kids going through heartbreak, obviously.
People don't seem to realize that he was angry because he was going through heartbreak at the time, so that's why he made the song. And people don't seem to understand that, and they think...
Heartbreak is different for everyone. And
yeah, people are going to feel different. Not everyone's going to feel the same about...
Yeah, everyone's going to feel different about different heartbreaks.
And that's just how he took it.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, I know. But I just found it crazy. So when he was with his fiance, did he write that and was that song released while they were engaged or
no? I think that was before.
That was before
he started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think that was before.
Okay.
Because
hold on a second, I'm gonna pause
because that was.
So when he wrote All Girls Are oh my god, I can't talk. When he wrote All Girls Are the Same, was he with his fiance Allie or no?
I do not think he was, but yet again, I don't know. I'm also going to have to get fact checked on that one because I'm pretty sure he was still dealing with his breakup when he made that. Well, obviously, because that's why he wrote the song, but I don't think he was with anyone when that song was recorded. I don't think he was with her.
Do you think Allie has access to all of his songs?
Oh, yeah. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that she does.
Oh, hold on.
There's no doubt. Yeah, that's...
Okay. Alright, this is new. Not a lot of people look into Genius interviews because they are almost as effective as Nardwuar. They are almost
Nardwuar knows everything.
It's scary. I don't know how he does it. It's terrifying.
He has an insider. There's no way. There's no way he knows all this. He has someone who tells him everything.
Okay, here it is. JuiceWRLD has been on a whirlwind press junket of late, and in a recent appearance on Power 106 Los Angeles, he unpacked the intentions behind the title of his hit single, All Girls Are the Same. This was posted in July 29, 2018. A quote from him saying, quote, "When I first made it, I knew that statement was false. I'm human. Everybody's got controversial statements and shit and shit they say to themselves all the time. I was just one of the motherfuckers to really say it." End quote. Originally released in 2017, Billboard All Girls Are the Same peaked at number 41 for Billboard Top 100.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was...
See, that's what I've always loved about JuiceWRLD is he was honest about everything. Which not many, I'm going to be honest with you, not many artists are going to do that. Are going to be honest about why they say or what they do. He was honest about everything, which is amazing.
Yeah. Another quote from him, quote, "I was going through hella relationship shit, and it was to the point where I was like, I'm going to make a biased statement because obviously all girls aren't the same. So
Yeah. So
next time you listen to All Girls Are the Same, just remember, not all girls are the same. It's just a way to get past relationship
Yeah,
shit.
because that came from a place of he was mad, he was angry, and frustrated because he put all that time into a relationship and then got heartbroken. That's how anyone would feel. Like,
it's very nice.
Yeah. So
I believe that is all the time we have for this episode. Next episode will be posted on Friday. Where we'll be talking about all the latest video game shit and pretty much anything else we want to talk about. Seamus, do you have any closing remarks?
besides just, I guess, I don't know. I don't really know, but
that's fair. I will end us off with a quote from JuiceWRLD. Quote, I think it's important to add a personal aspect to your music. That's what makes it authentic at the end of the day.
Amazing quote.
Amazing
That's
quote.
a very good quote.
Thank you guys for joining. Tune us in next Friday, where we will be talking about all things video games and other shit that we want to talk about. So, yeah, peace out. I'll see you guys Friday.
See you guys.